Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1983 postseason is on the air. We are back here at Yankee Stadium. This is Game 2 of the American League Division Series between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. The Tigers lead this series 1-0 after an absolute classic Game 1 in this series. Tigers now trying to take a 2-0 series lead. The Yankees are trying to do what every other team in this round has done, tie every series up. So right now, every series in the division series is tied 1-1, except for this one. Is it going to go the same way, or is someone going to take a 2-0 series lead? That is what will happen tonight here at Yankee Stadium. Brian B. and Joel Turney are first to join us here at Yankee Stadium. By the way, Brian, you asked me a question a few games ago in the chat concerning Inside Pitch and Fall Classic. You don't have to repeat it. I just want to see the answer is yes, and that's all I'll say for you, my brother. Anyway, we are here at Yankee Stadium for a game between the Tigers and the Yankees. Ryan Sullivan now joins us here. And the Tigers trying to take a 2-0 series lead back to Tiger Stadium. The Yankees trying to tie it up. What will happen tonight as these two teams clash? The Tigers, the American League wild card champions. The Yankees, the number 1 overall seed in the entire postseason. So far, these games have gone kind of weirdly, so let's see what happens tonight as we get ready. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees tonight, their number 2 starter, Dave Rags Righetti. 14 wins, 8 losses, a 3.44 ERA in 1983. We are at Yankee Stadium. This was a pitcher's park in 83. Only 122 home runs hit there, but no adjustments to anything, so it's straight card here on the board. So we are all set and ready to go. Not an empty seat anywhere here at the house that Ruth built. Yankee Stadium is rocking. Tigers trying to see if they can take a 2-0 lead, and we will get right to it. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Tigers, second baseman Lou Whitaker, who should be in the Hall of Fame. He is 1 for 8 for the playoffs so far. We are using white, blue, white, and white dice. Yankees are the home team. The house that Ruth built. Lou Whitaker gets set to go. Dave Righetti set to pitch. Let's see how this game goes. Righetti, 2-5, strikeout 5, and nope, that's just going to miss. Whitaker, 1-4, and he leads off with a double into left field. Whitaker smacks one into left. That'll roll to the wall, and Whitaker leads off with a double. So he will hold at second base. And now the shortstop, Alan Trammell, Hall of Famer. Needs Whitaker in there with him. He was 4 for 8, though. He's 4 for 8, though, for the postseason. Whitaker on at second. Strategy, nothing on the 18. Trammell, an excellent bunter. But with a 319 average, you're not bunting, you're hitting. Rags, 6-2 against a righty. It's blank. Trammell, 1-1. Fly ball right field. And Dave Winfield's going to get to that. And that is out number 1. Whitaker, base runner 4. Hit the right -0. Winfield a -1. Whitaker gets the third on a 3. He won't. He'll stay put. 1 out. And now the left fielder, Larry Herndon. He is 1 for 8 for the playoffs. Whitaker, he will stay where he is. Rags will go ahead and pitch. Rags, 4-5. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium, 3-4, and it's a single, a base hit for Herndon. That's a single plus. Whitaker will come around from second. He automatically scores. Herndon has to try for second. His base running rating is a 4. Left fielder Griffey, a 0 arm, a 1-4. Herndon is safe, and he is. Herndon will turn it into a double. And the Tigers take a quick 1-0 lead. John Haverly now joins us here at Yankee Stadium. So Larry Herndon puts the Tigers ahead quickly, 1-0. And now here's the catcher, Lance Parrish. He is 2 for 7 with the playoffs. He does have 1 home run. Herndon on at second, and nothing on the 10. Rags will pitch. 1-4, that's at the park. Yankee Stadium, 1-4, that's powered into left field. That's a 3, and Parrish is going to get himself a double. Herndon will come around from second. He will score. Parrish gets an RBI double, and the Tigers now lead it 2-0. Stadium groans. RBI double for Parrish, and right now a 2-0 early lead for the Tigers as Chuck Rawlings joins us here at Yankee Stadium. And now the first baseman, Enos Cabell. He is 2 for 9 for the playoffs. 1 out here, top of the first. Tigers striking quickly. Strategy roll, nothing happening. Rags, 3-3. It's a blank. Cabell, 4-5. And it's flied to left field. And Ken Griffey is going to get there for out number 2. Parrish, base runner 3, hit to left, -2. And Griffey a 0. Parrish will take third on a 1. He'll stay put. And now 2 down. And here's the right fielder, Glenn Wilson. He is 2 for 8 for the playoffs. He does have a home run. Parrish on at second. He will stay. Pitch from Rags. 6-2 against the righty. It's a blank. Wilson, 5-2. Grounder right back to Righetti. And Righetti will make the play. He'll toss it over to first and retire the side. Tigers strike quickly. 2 runs on 3 hits. A 2-0 lead here. Going in the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers. Their number 3 starter, Dan Petry. 19 wins, 11 losses, a 3.92 ERA. This is his first start of the playoffs. Now we'll see if the Yankees can get some runners back. Second baseman Willie Randolph leads off. He is 1 for 6 for the play. He was 1 for 6 in game 1, I should say. Randolph, some people think he belongs in the Hall of Fame. A little on the fence about that one, though. Petry with the pitch. 1-2 against the righty. It's an automatic out, and it's going to be a ground out to short, handled there by Trammell. And he'll toss it over, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Ken Griffey, a 306 average. Griffey was actually 2 for 5 in the first game. Don't need to give the averages and all that stuff because they're meaningless as we now go into the postseason. But he was 2 for 5 in game 1. Pitch from Petry, 3-5, strikeout, got him. He gets him on a 3. First strikeout for Petry at 122 of them in 83. And now here is the right fielder, Hall of Famer, Dave Winfield. I have no problem with that. Winfield was 3 for 4 in game 1. So Winfield got off to a good start. Dave Winfield, the 1988 MVP of my 88 replay. Petry, 5-3, it's a blank. Winfield, 6-1, powers 1 into left. That's a 2. It's going to be a single. Winfield will get a base hit, and it'll keep the inning going. And here's the first baseman, the very dangerous Don Baylor. He was 1 for 5 in game 1. Philip Reynolds joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Winfield had 15 steals. He actually gets the steal sign. He says, I'm not going with 2 outs. Hey, Baylor, swing the bat. Petry, 3-4, blank. Baylor, 4-1. Hard line drive right to short, caught by Trammell, and the inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Yanks. 2-0 Tigers after 1. We go to the second. Leading off for the Tigers will be the center fielder, Chet Lemon, maybe the most underrated player in baseball history. He's 1 for 8 for the playoffs, but that one hit he has is a bomb. He has 1 home run. Rags, 2-5, strikeout 6, cold strike 3 on Lemon. Just got him. That's the first strikeout for Rags. He had 169 of them in 83. And now the Detroit designated hitter, Kirk Gibson. He blasted a home run his last time. In the last game, he's 2 for 7 with a bomb. Righetti will go ahead and deal. 5-1, strikeout 12. Got him. And that's the second strikeout for Rags, 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Tom Brookins. Brookins batting 4 for 8 for the postseason. He's off to a heck of a start for a batter with a 214 average that year. Yes, 4-man rotations. And the thing about the Yankees, their entire rotation is all left-handers. Pitch from Rags, first time ever on the network. 5-5, possible error. Brookins, 2-3, fly ball left field. Going after that is Griffey. His error rating is a 0. He's not going to make an error. What he is going to do is make the catch, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Cats. We go to the bottom of the second. Every Yankee pitcher starter is a lefty. That is the first time I've ever had that. I've ever set that up. Leading off for the Yankees with the third baseman, Greg Nettles. Nettles was 0 for 5 in the first game. Pitch from Petry. And 6-1, range play. Nettles, 5-2, fly ball, center field. And that ball is hit to Lemon. Lemon was pretty darn good. His range is a 5. That's a 1. He makes the catch with his eyes closed. 1 out. Easy play there for Lemon. Here's the shortstop, Roy Smalley. He was also 0 for 5 in the first game. Pitch from Petry. And 1-6. It's a blank. Smalley, 2-5. Ground out to first. And Cabell says, I got it. He'll take it to the bag. 2 away. Here's the New York designated hitter, Donnie Baseball Mattingly. He is 3 for 5. He was 3 for 5 in the first game, and he got a home run. Donnie Baseball actually gets the call to be the DH for the Yankees in the postseason. Pitch from Petry. 2-4. That's a pitcher result. That 2 is going to be an automatic. Out. And it'll be a grounder to first base. Once again, Cabell will get it, and he'll take it to the bag and retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Go the Bronx Bombers. Still 2-0 Tigers after 2. We go to the third. Leading off for the Tigers will be Lou Whitaker. He got a double his first time up. Righetti with the pitch. 2-3. Pitcher result. That 6 is too high. It's a blank. Whitaker, 3-4. Doubles into center field. Whitaker has his second double of the game. So Whitaker coming out hard. He's now 2 for 2. And here comes Trammell. Trammell is 0 for 1. Whitaker on that second. Nothing on the 16. Righetti, he will go ahead and pitch. Rags, 1-6, walk plus 10, ball 4. And now the Tigers have something going on here. First walk given up by Righetti. He had 65 of them in 83. Next up is Herndon. Yeah, that's right, Brian B. Mattingly, they tried him everywhere. He stunk at first base in his first year. Of course, we all know how much better he got later. Should be in the Hall of Fame. Herndon is 1 for 1. He got a double his first time up. Should have mentioned that Mattingly does. I feel he does belong in the Hall of Fame. Rags will pitch to Herndon. Strategy roll first. Nothing on the 6. Here comes from Righetti. 3-6. Wild pitch. No, it's a blank. Herndon, 1-4. Fly ball to left. Griffey will get to that one for out number 1. Whitaker, base runner 4, hit to left -2. Griffey 0 arm, 1-2. Whitaker will get to third. He won't. He'll stay where he is. So fly ball to left field keeps the batters where they're at. Here comes Parrish. Parrish got a double his first time up. Righetti looking in on Parrish. Strategy roll, no play. Pass pitch from Rags. 5-5, possible error. Parrish. 6-6. And that is going to be an infield single to short. The ball is picked up, though, by Smalley. His error rating is a 10. That's a 10. He throws it wide, and that's going to be a run that'll score. That's going to be a single and an error. Whitaker will score. Trammell goes to third. Parrish automatically goes to second. And it's now 3-0 Tigers. Stadium groans. That's going to be an E6. First error on the Yankees in the ball game. One thing I want to check. Hold on a minute. This is why his rule changes sometimes really gets to me on this. So, it's automatically one base. Okay, that's what I thought. You can't believe Mattingly. Yeah, I agree with you. That Mattingly should be in, and Munson definitely. I don't know why they haven't put Munson in. So 3-0 here, a single and an error, and now here's Cabell. Cabell is 0 for 1. Tigers coming out hard here against Righetti in Game 2 of this ALDS. Strategy roll, nothing on the 8. Infield is in. Rags will pitch. Rags, 1-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Cabell, 6-5. That's a line drive to first. That's out number 2. And let's see here. Lance Parrish will be doubled off on a 2 or a 3. Nope, they'll get back. 2 down. Line out right to first base. Baylor makes the play, but Parrish gets back. Doug Hunt and Captain Carl 8 join us here at Yankee Stadium. So now 2 away. A chance now for Wilson. Wilson 0 for 1. 3-0 in favor of the Tigers here, top of the third. Righetti, strategy roll. They'll stay put. Nobody will move. Rags will deal. Rags, 5-2, strikeout 9. That just missed. Wilson, 4-2, powers one into center field. That's a 12, and Wilson is going to clear the bases. Trammell will score. Parrish will score. Wilson rounding second. He'll slide into third. That's a triple. Stadium groans. And the Tigers have a 5-0 lead here in the third as Wilson just gets a triple against Righetti. The batter now is Lemon, and the Yankee bullpen is now beginning to warm up already. Still 2 outs here in the top of the third. Here's Lemon. Wilson on at third. Righetti getting here, setting. Strategy roll, nothing happening. Rags will pitch. Rags, 5-3, strikeout, no. Lemon, a 4-3, base hit, pass short, another run will come in. Wilson will score. Lemon gets a single, 6-0 Tigers. Stadium groans. And the Tigers have put a 4 spot on this series. I don't know yet, Brian B., because the next time the Mets visit the Marlins, it's the last series of the season, which will be in September, and I'll probably be in football mode at that time. I don't know yet. So Lemon gets a base hit, and now it's a 6-0 Tiger lead. And now here's Gibson. If Righetti gives up another run, I'm taking him out. Still 2 outs here, top of the third. Tigers all over the Yankees. Strategy roll, and nothing on the 19. Rags will pitch to Gibson. Righetti, 5-3, strikeout 2, got him, the inning is over. Strikeout number 3 for Rags. 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and a walk. 6-0. We go to the bottom of the third. Still plenty of time. We all know about Yankee ninth inning. We all know about Yankee magic. As XSG2 now joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Leading off for the Yankees will be the catcher, Butch Weiniger. He was 2 for 4 in game 1. Petry will go ahead and pitch. Petry, 1-2. Against the switch left. Home run result. Weiniger has an 8. That's an 18. Weiniger, 3-2. He hits a deep fly ball to right field. Glenn Wilson going back. He's at the track near the wall. They'll bring it down. 1 out. That will bring up the center fielder, Omar Moreno. Moreno started the season with the Houston Astros, wound up on the Yankees later. He is 2 for 4 for game 1. Petry will go ahead and deal. Petry, 6-1, range play. Moreno, 1-5, ground ball, second base. The ball is hit to Whitaker. His range is a 3. Nope, that'll be a base hit. Moreno will get a single and keep the inning going, get a 1-out single. So Omar Moreno with a base hit. Here comes Randolph. Randolph is 0 for 1. David Vega joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Devil 9 GLA joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Moreno on at first. Strategy, nothing on the 4. Moreno actually gets the steal sign, and he says, "Are you kidding me? We're down 6 runs." Petry will go ahead and pitch. Petry, 6-6. That is an automatic out. And it's a ground ball to short. 3-3-4. Second base, pivot, Whitaker, 0. A 1-4. It's a double play. No, the throw will go to first. Moreno will make second. That's out number 2. Could not turn the double play, but they will move Moreno over. And now here's Griffey. Griffey is 0 for 1. Moreno on at second. Petry will deal. Strategy, nothing on the 5. Petry, 6-2. It's a blank. Griffey, 2-4. Hard line drive right to first. Enos Cabell puts up the glove. Pow! Inning over. Line out to first base. No runs, a hit for the Yankees. And it's 6-0 Tigers after 3, but still plenty of baseball left. As XSG2 already thinking the series is over. We go to the top of the 4th. Rags is still going to be out there for at least one more try to see if he can get a good inning. Tom Brookins leads off for the Big D. He's 0 for 1. Righetti. And 2-2. Blank. Brookins. A 4-6. He powers one into right. That's a 9. And Brookins leads off with a double. The Tigers are hitting tonight. Double for Brookins. He'll wind up at second base. And now here's Whitaker. Whitaker is 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. You know things are good for the Tigers if you know Tom Brookins is hitting. So Brookins on at second. Fans here at Yankee Stadium getting a little fed up. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 2. Brookins gets the steal sign to go to third. He's going to stay put. Righetti will now pitch to Whitaker. Rags. 3-1. Hit by pitch. No. Whitaker. 1-4. And Whitaker, he is hot tonight. He smacks one into left field. Goes into the gap. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. That's going to be a double for Whitaker. Brookins comes in to score. Whitaker with his 3rd double tonight. 7-0 Tigers. Stadium barfs. Yeah. Lou Whitaker has 3 hits, all of them doubles. That's it for Righetti. They are done. And they will go to the bullpen here. Alan Trammell will bat next. We'll see who the Yankees are going to bring him in this situation. I usually bring in a long reliever if possible. And they're going to go with, let's see, 10, 14. Coming on to pitch for the Yankees is going to be Matt Keogh. 5 wins, 7 losses, no saves. A 5.33 ERA. Righetti leaves with the L. And Matt Keogh is going to come in to pitch for a while. He can pitch to 11 batters. So here comes Matt Keogh as he will pitch to Trammell. 7-0 Tigers here. But we all know as Phoenix Knight joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Whitaker on at second. Strategy rolls are now off. Pitcher versus batter. Keogh, 1-6. Home run chance. Against the righty, it's 1-2. The 8 is too high. Trammell, 6-4. Fly ball left field. And Ken Griffey's going to get to that. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Whitaker, base runner 4. Hit the left, -2. Griffey a 0. 1-2. He gets the third. He does. So Whitaker will take third base on the deep fly out. 1 away. And now here's Herndon. Herndon is 1 for 2 with a double. Infield is in. They're down 7-0, but the Yankees still trying to be competitive. Pitch from Keogh. 3-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Herndon, 4-1. Fly ball center field. And that is caught by Moreno. Out number 2. Herndon, a sacrifice fly of 2. Hit the center, +2. Makes Whitaker a 4. He scores 8-0. Sacrifice fly by Larry Herndon, deep enough. And now the Tigers have an 8-0 lead. Stadium groans. Another run scored. And here's Parrish. Parrish is 2 for 2, a single and a double. 8-0 Tigers, top of the 4th. Keogh is going to go ahead and pitch. Keogh, 6-6. Home run result against the righty. Parrish is a 15. That's a 9. And guess where that ball went? Out of the park. Kaboom! That ball's pretty high. That ball's pretty deep. And that ball is pretty gone. Home run, Lance Parrish, his second home run of the postseason. Stadium groans. Lance Parrish hits his second bomb. And now the batter is Cabell. Sorry, we're just canceling Christmas. Here's Cabell. He's 0 for 2. 9-0 Tigers. Keogh will go ahead and pitch. And 3-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Cabell, 6-6. That's a fly ball to center field, but that one's going to stay in the park. Omar Moreno will get to it, and he will make the catch and retire the side. 3 runs, 3 hits, a solo bomb by Lance Parrish, and everybody's hitting doubles tonight. We go to the bottom of the 4th. But can the Yankees pull off an ultimate comeback? It has happened on the network before. Remember the 2016 Giants and the Pirates? Remember that game? It took 2 days to complete it due to an internet outage. Dave Winfield leads off for the Yanks. He got a single his first time up. 9-0 favor of the Tigers. Petry, 4-6, strikeout 8. Cold strike 3 on Winfield. And he is not happy, but he's just going to accept it and go back to the dugout. Strikeout number 2 for Petry. And now here's Baylor. Baylor is 0 for 1. Petry, he will pitch. 2-6, hit by pitch. Yeah, he hit him. Plunk, ouch. Baylor is 16, +1 is a 17. And Petry hits Baylor. I know it's something he didn't want to do. First hit batter of the game. And now the batter is Nettles. Nettles is 0 for 1. Strategy rolls are off. Yankees are going to play what I call runner safe, which is the runner option. When you're down by 6 runs, you do not have to go to try to move an extra base. Station to station is allowed. Petry will pitch. And 1-6. It's a blank. Nettles. 3-2 against the righty. It's a fly ball to right field. And that'll be caught by Wilson for out number 2. 2 outs here. Smalley. Smalley is 0 for 1. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 4th. 9-0 in favor of the Tigers. Petry will pitch. And 3-3. Home run chance against a switch left. 1-6. The 2 is good. And Smalley against the righty needs a 20. Well, I don't have to roll that one because that ball is out of here as well. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Yankees get a 2-run homer, and they're on the board. A 2-run bomb by Roy Smalley, and now it's 9-2. Smalley hits his first home run of the playoffs. And now a 9-2 ball game. And I already did, Philip Reynolds. So now here's Donnie Baseball. He's 0 for 1. But the Yankees get 2 back. Petry will go ahead and pitch to Mattingly. Pitch from Petry. 6-2. It's a blank. Mattingly. 2-6 against the righty. It's grounded to second base. Whitaker will go ahead and get that, toss it over, and retire the side. 2 runs, 1 hit, and a hit batter. But the Yankees now have 2 runs on the board. It's 9-2 after 4. Still plenty of time for Yankee magic. We go to the top of the 5th. Matt Keogh is going to stay on the mound. And he will pitch to Glenn Wilson. Wilson 1 for 2 with a triple. 9-2 Tigers. Tigers lead this ALDS 1-0. Keogh will pitch. 1-5, strikeout. Got him. That'll be a strikeout for Keogh. He had 54 of them in 83. And now here's Lemon. Lemon is 1 for 2. Keogh sets up and deals. And 6-1, possible error. Lemon, 4-1, ground ball to third. The ball is taken care of by Nettles. Nettles' error rating is a 9. That's a 4. He drops it. Lemon is safe on an error. That's an E5. Second error on the Yankees in the ball game. And Lemon is safe. And now here's Gibson. Gibson is struck out twice. He's 0 for 2. Keogh will go ahead and pitch here to Gibson. The fans here at Yankee Stadium still hoping the Yankees can make a comeback. Keogh, 5-6, walk plus 10. That's ball 4. And that'll move the runner over. First walk given up by Keogh. We had 50 of them in 83. And here comes Brookins. Brookins is 1 for 2 with a double. When Brookins is hitting well, you kind of think the Tigers are doing pretty good. Lemon on it second, Gibson on it first. Keogh will deal with Brookins. Keogh, 4-2. Home run result against the righty. Brookins needs a 4. That's a 9. Brookins, 4-2. And that is a ground ball to short. Do they turn it? 1-0-1. Second base, pivot, Randolph a 0. Only a 1 turns a double play. No. Lemon will get to third. Gibson thrown out at second. Brookins takes first, 2 away. So a fielder's choice by Brookins. And here comes Whitaker. Whitaker is 3 for 3, all of them doubles. Lemon on it third, Brookins on it first. Keogh trying to keep this a 9-2 game here in the fifth. Keogh will set up and he will pitch. 4-2. Home run result against the righty. Whitaker needs a 7. That's a 6. I don't think I need to go any further than that. Kaboom. The ball is high. The ball is deep. The ball is gone. Home run, Lou Whitaker. Stadium barfs. Yeah. Whitaker hits a 3-run bomb. That's his first home run of the playoffs. And I kind of think the Tigers have put this one out of reach. 3-run bomb by Whitaker, and it is now 12-2 in favor of the Tigers. And unless there's some sort of miracle occurs, the Tigers are going to be heading back to Tiger Stadium with a 2-0 lead. 12-2, favor of the Tigers. That's it for Keogh, as they've seen enough out of him. And the next pitcher for the Yankees really might not even matter. And they're going to go with... They're going to go ahead and bring on John Montefiusco. 14 wins, 4 losses, a 3.31 ERA. John Montefiusco started the season with the San Diego Padres, wound up on the Yankees later. So Montefiusco will now take over and pitch a few innings. Why not? And he can pitch 7. And he will take over. Alan Trammell, the next batter. And John Montefiusco will now pitch. Still 2 outs here, top of the 5th. 12-2 Tigers. Except I'm going to watch 98 highlights and cry. Montefiusco will pitch. 4-6 against the righty. Home run result against the righty. Trammell needs an 11. That's a 9. You know what that is? I think that is what you call back-to-back jacks. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Alan Trammell hits his first home run of the playoffs. Stadium cries. And the Yankee fans are heading for, some of them are heading for the exits. And it is now 13-2 as Alan Trammell blasts one off of Montefiusco. It doesn't matter what I do for the Yankees, they're just getting cooked. Here's Herndon. Herndon is 1 for 3, a double. The stadium has left. 2 men down here, top of the 5th. Now a 13-2 game. Tigers are on pace to maybe break the all-time amount of runs I've had in a playoff game, which was 17. 22 is the most amount of runs I ever had in a game in a regular season matchup, not in a playoff. Montefiusco will pitch. 3-5, that's at the park. Yankee Stadium, 2-5. That's a power hit to right field. That's a 12, and it's not over yet. That's a triple for Herndon. Triple. Herndon goes ahead and gets a triple. His second hit of the game. And a runner on third. Now here's Parrish. Parrish is a triple short of the cycle. He has a double, a single, and a home run. Parrish needs a triple to get a cycle. And he can do it. Herndon on at third, 2 outs. The fans here at Yankee Stadium. Montefiusco will pitch to Parrish here. 13-2 Tigers. Here comes the deal. 4-4, walk, 3, ball 4. And no matter what, doesn't matter who it is on the mound, it just doesn't matter. Here's Cabell. Cabell, he's 0 for 3. Him and Gibbs are the only ones who haven't joined the hit parade in this game. Herndon on at third, Parrish on at first. 13-2 Tigers. Montefiusco will pitch. 2-3. That's a blank. Cabell. 1-3. And that's a fly ball to center field. Getting to that is going to be Omar Moreno. He will get it. He will make the catch and retire the side. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error, 2 walks. Back-to-back jacks by Lou Whitaker and Alan Trammell. 13-2 going in the bottom of the 5th. Big Stein wants an 8 blank also. He must have one. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Leading off for the Yankees will be Butch Weiniger. Weiniger is 0 for 1. 13-2. Nothing going right for the Yankees in this one. Petry will pitch, but still plenty of time. 2-3. That's an automatic out, and it will be a fly ball to center field. Handled there easily by Lemon, and that's out number 1. Next up is Moreno. Moreno got a single his first time up. Petry will pitch. And 6-1, range play. Moreno, 3-2. And that's a base hit to right field, but it's a range play for Glenn Wilson. His range is a 3. Nope, that's going to be a single. He won't get there in time. Moreno has his second hit. Moreno 2 for 2. And here comes Randolph. Randolph is 0 for 2. 1 out here. Bottom of the 5th, 13-2 Tigers. Pitch from Petry. 3-4. It's a blank. Randolph. 1-3. Ground ball, second base. 3-3-4. Shortstop. Pivot Trammell. 0-1-4. It's a double play. No, the throw will go to first. Moreno will make second. They make sure they get the out, and that is out number 2. And that is the second time that Randolph hit into a possible double play, but Moreno was able to beat the throw to second, so they made sure they got the out at first. 2 down. Here's Griffey. Griffey is 0 for 2. 2 outs. Moreno on at second. Petry, he will pitch. And 5-1 against the lefty. Walk, it's ball 4. So Petry allows a walk to Griffey to keep the inning going. And here comes Winfield. Winfield is 1 for 2 with a single. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. The fans that are still here at Yankee Stadium praying for a miracle. Maybe hoping Babe Ruth and Roger Maris, Mickey Mantle, Phil Rizzuto, Lou Gehrig all show up on the field at one magically. Petry will pitch. And even that might not be enough. Petry, 3-6, strikeout, no. Winfield, 2-1, ground ball to short. Trammell will go ahead and take care of that. He'll throw to second to get Griffey, and the inning is done. No runs and a hit and a walk for the Yankees. And right now the Tigers are in total command with a 13-2 lead after 5. Timeout for 1 moment. We go to the top of the sixth. Needed a quick drink. 13-2. New pitcher coming out, and it really doesn't matter, but the Yankees are going to go back to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch is going to be Bob Shirley. 5 wins, 8 losses, no saves, a 5.08 ERA. They're going to bring in a lefty here, so Bob Shirley's going to pitch for a little bit. Figuring the Yankees are already thinking about Game 3 at Tiger Stadium. Leading off for the Tigers will be Glenn Wilson. Wilson is 1 for 3 with a triple. Bob Shirley will now pitch for the Yankees. Bob Shirley, of course, the starting pitcher in the game that Tom Seaver got his 300th win as a White Sox. Heresy. Pitch from Shirley. 1-5, strikeout 11. No. Wilson, 3-3, and he leads off with a base hit past third. The Tigers just can't do anything wrong. Single for Wilson. It'll now bring up Lemon. Lemon is 1 for 3 with a single and reached on an error. Wilson on it first. Shirley will pitch. And 2-2. Strikeout got Lemon. That's a K for Bob Shirley. He had 53 of them in 83. And now Gibson. Gibson 0 for 2 with a walk. Wilson on it first. Strategy rolls are off, obviously. Pitch from Shirley. 3-6. Possible error. Gibson. 6-2. Fly ball left field. That's a 14. It's not going to be an error. Griffey's going to make the catch for out number 2. His error rating was a 0 anyway. So 2 outs now. And here's Brookins. Brookins is 1 for 3. Wilson on it first. 2 outs, top of the 6th. 13-2 Tigers. Shirley will pitch. 3-2, error on a grounder. Brookins, 3-1. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Nettles. His error rating is a 9. That's a 7. Nettles is going to make his second error of the game. That's going to be another E5. That is the 3rd error on the Yankees. And 2 of them on Nettles. Nettles looked like he dropped the ball again, trying to get out Brookins. And now runners at first and second, and here comes Whitaker. Whitaker is 4 for 4 tonight, 3 doubles and a 3-run bomb. Wilson on at second, Brookins on at first. Shirley will now pitch to Whitaker. 2 outs, top of the 6th. Tigers making a statement tonight. Shirley with the pitch. Shirley, you're not serious. He is serious, and don't call him but you can call him Shirley. 3-5, strikeout, no. Whitaker, 4-3. It's a ground ball right back to Shirley. Do they turn it? 2 plus 2 is 4, but hit back to the pitcher's a -1 is a 3. So 2-3, no pivot, but Whitaker's a lefty, so the shortstop gives the pivot rating, and that is Smalley, which is a -1. A 1-2, they'll turn the double play. No. Wilson will get the third. Brookins is out. Whitaker gets the first. Actually, didn't need a double play, right? There were already 2 outs. Never mind. Side retired. Ground ball back to the pitcher, and the inning is over. What am I talking about? No runs, 1 hit, and 1 error. And it took me to look at the scoreboard, my score sheet, to find out, hey, look, there was only 1. There were 2 outs already. But it doesn't matter. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Don Baylor leads off for New York. He is 0 for 1, got hit by a pitch. 13-2 in favor of the Tigers here, bottom of the 6th. Pitch from Petry. 4-5, that's a blank. Baylor, 3-1, popped out to third. Easy play for Brookins. He's going to get that in fair territory, and he makes the catch, 1 out. Here's Nettles. Nettles is 0 for 2. Petry with the pitch. 5-3, it's a blank. Nettles, 2-3, and it's a ground ball to third. Once again, Brookins will get that, and he'll throw it over 2 away. Here's Smalley. Smalley hit a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Petry, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. Petry, 2-6, hit by pitch. No. Smalley, 1-3, and against a righty, it's a fly ball to left field. Larry Herndon's going to get to that one. He'll put it away and retire the side. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. Down 13-2 here after 6. Top of the 7th. Bob Shirley's going to stay on the mound. Might as well. Alan Trammell leading off for Detroit. He is 1 for 3 with a walk and a bomb. 13-2, top of the 7th. Not a good night if you're a Yankee fan. Shirley, 1-3 against a righty. Walk. No, that will miss. Trammell, 4-6, and a line out right to first. Baylor gloves it for the out. 1 down. Here comes Herndon. Herndon is 2 for 4, triple or double, and a sacrifice fly. Shirley will pitch. And 3-1, strikeout, no. Herndon, a 3-1, powers one into center field. That's a 12, and Herndon has another triple. Herndon will slide into third with his second triple of the game. What a night he's having. And now here's Parrish. Parrish, double, single, home run. He needs a triple for a cycle. We've already had one cycle in this postseason. That was Kenny Landreau for the Dodgers against the Padres in Fall Classic. Could we have one here, an inside pitch? 1 out, 13-2. Yankees are going to... You're down by 11 runs. Should you still play in anyway? Yeah, why not? You're trying to win the ball game. Shirley will go ahead and pitch to Parrish. Shirley will deal. 5-3. It's a blank. Parrish. 4-2. And he lines it right to first. That's out number 2. And Herndon, there's no chance of getting Herndon a line out. That's 2 outs. Another line drive to first. Baylor gloves it. 2 away now, and here's Cabell. Cabell is 0 for 4. Hasn't gotten a hit yet tonight. Herndon on at third. Shirley will pitch. Shirley, 6-4. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium, 6-5, and it's a fly ball to center. And Omar Moreno is going to come to that one. He'll make the catch and retire the side. No runs, a hit. A nice triple by Herndon, but the Tigers couldn't bring him in. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. This is my 8th game in a row for the division series, And I usually like to take a break in between. So tomorrow night will be a travel day. There will be no baseball tomorrow. I will return on Friday night with Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. That series is tied at 1. Britt Burns will be pitching for the White Sox, and Mike Flanagan will be going for the Orioles. That will be game on Friday night. So there will be no baseball tomorrow night. I need 1 day to take a break there. So I'm going to take a day off tomorrow. So it'll be a travel day tomorrow. No baseball. Friday night we return with Game 3 of the ALDS between the White Sox and the Orioles as that series switches to Memorial Stadium. That will be Friday night here on the network. We go to the bottom of the 7th here. Tigers lead 13-2. Can Yankee Magic still come in here? Leading off for the Yankees will be Don Mattingly, and he is 0 for 2. Petry can pitch to 5 more batters before he tires. We'll see how long they keep him. So Dan Petry still on the mound. Here's the pitch to Donnie Baseball. Petry, 2-5, error on a grounder. Mattingly, 3-4. That's a power hit to right field. That's a 12. And that's going to be a triple for Mattingly. He smacks a triple. Right fielder for the Tigers is Wilson. His error rating is a 2. Does he make an error trying to get the triple? No, just barely no. And Mattingly holds at third. That would have brought him in automatically. So that's going to be a triple for Donnie Baseball as Glenn Wilson just misses an error. And now here's Weiniger. Weiniger is 0 for 2. And a runner on third for the Yankees. Maybe this is the beginning of the Yankee rally. Petry, infield staying back. 2-6, hit by pitch. No. Weiniger, 1-2. And that is a ground ball to third. Infield is back. Mattingly will automatically score. The throw goes to first for out number 1. But the Yankees do get a run. It's now 13-3. Since the infield was back, not in. So a run scores as Mattingly will come in on a ground ball to third. Next batter is Moreno. Moreno's 2 for 2 tonight. He's got 2 singles. Petry, he will pitch. And 2-4. That's a pitcher result. The 11 is a blank. Moreno, 1-6, and he hits a base hit right past Petry. Moreno is hot today. That's his third hit. 3 for 3 is Omar Moreno. Here comes Randolph. Randolph is 0 for 3. He has grounded out to short all 3 times. Moreno on at first. Petry will pitch. And 3-5. Strikeout. No. Randolph. A 6-5 fly ball center field. That'll be caught there by Lemon. Randolph having a rough night. He's 0 for 4. 2 down. And now here's Griffey. Griffey is 0 for 2 with a walk. Moreno on at first. After Griffey, Petry will be tired. Petry, 2-4. That's a pitcher result. That against the lefty. A 1-4 is an automatic out. That's a 3. That's an out. And it's going to be a ground ball to third, handled there by Brookins. Brookins is going to throw to first to get Griffey, and that will retire the side. No, 1 run. 1 run, 2 hits for the Yankees. And it is now 13-3 after 7. Top of the 8th. Bob Shirley, he can pitch to 1 more batter before he tires. And leading off for the Tigers is going to be Glenn Wilson. And they're going to let Shirley pitch. Shirley has actually pitched 2 innings of shutout ball. So Wilson is 2 for 4, a triple and a single. Shirley will pitch. 2-5, walk plus 10. That 20 is too high. Wilson, 6-6, and it's a base hit past the left field. Wilson gets his 3rd hit of the game. He gets a single. Now the batter is Lemon. Shirley is tired. And they're going to let him. Nope, that's it. Shirley will come out. So Shirley coming out of the game. Yankees will go back to the bullpen. And they're going to go ahead and bring out Jay Howell. 1 win, 5 losses, no saves, a 5.38 ERA. Howell is now the 5th Yankee pitcher for this game. So here comes Jay Howell, and he'll go against Lemon. Howell can pitch to 9. So Howell will go ahead and pitch. Thomas Bartlett joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Steinbrenner just fired himself. Pitch from Howell. 1-1. Wild pitch. No, it's a blank. Lemon. 2-1. Popped out to short. That'll be caught by Smalley, out number 1. Here's Gibson. Gibson is 0 for 3 with a walk. 1 out. Top of the 8th. Howell, he will pitch. And 4-1, that's a blank. Gibson, 6-3. Grounder right back to Howell. Does he turn the double play? 1 -2. And let's see, Gibson would be a lefty, so the shortstop would be the pivot, which is Smalley. There's not going to be a double play. The question is, where does the ball go? That's a 6. It went to first. So Wilson will make second base, and Gibson is out. And that is the 2nd out of the inning. Grounder right back to Howell. Saw that Wilson had a good jump, decided to make sure we got the out, 2 away. And now here's Brookins. Brookins is 1 for 4, got a double and reached on an error. Wilson on that 2nd. Howell will pitch. And 2-1 against the righty. Strikeout 8. Got him. Struck him out. The inning is over. Jay Howell had 61 Ks in 83. No runs and a hit for the Tigers. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Petry is tired. They're going to let him pitch. Maybe save the bullpen. Dave Winfield leads off for the Yankees. He is 1 for 3. They're going to let Petry pitch here and see if he can maybe either finish the game or maybe just get 1 more inning. Tiger bullpen is ready. Petry will pitch. 2-5. Error on a grounder. Winfield, 1-6. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Brookins. He wasn't too good. His error rating is a 15. That's a 10. That's an error on Brookins. Winfield will make it on an E5. And that's the first error on the Tigers. So Tom Brookins makes a bad play, allows Winfield to reach, and now here's Baylor. Baylor is 0 for 2, got hit by a pitch. 13-3 Tigers. Winfield on at first. Petry, he will pitch. 4-5, that's a blank. Baylor, 2-6, and that's a ground ball to short. Do they turn it? 3-3-4. Second base, pivot, Whitaker, 0, 1-4. They got it. They got it. 2 outs. 6-4-3 double play, 2 away. As Baylor hits into the twin killing. And now Nettles. Nettles is 0 for 3. Petry will go ahead and pitch. 4-4. That's a blank. Nettles, 6-3, base hit right field. Nettles keeps the inning going. Big double play that was now as Nettle gets his first hit of the ball game. Here's Smalley. Smalley 1 for 3 with a bomb. Nettles on it first. 2 outs. Petry. He will go ahead and pitch to Smalley. Petry. 5-3. That's a blank. Smalley. 6-5. Base hit for Smalley. It's a single to left. Nettles is going to automatically stop at second as I'm utilizing the 6-run option rule to avoid getting thrown out. You're down by 10 runs. Nettles will hold at second base. And now here's Donnie Baseball. Donnie Baseball 1 for 3 with a triple. 2 outs. Dan Petry trying to maybe end this inning. Tiger bullpen ready. 13-3 in favor of the Tigers. Petry will pitch. 5-4 against the lefty. It's a walk plus 10 and the bases are loaded. So now bases loaded with 2 outs. A walk given up by Petry. That's only his second walk of the game. And here's Weiniger. Weiniger is 0 for 3. And that's going to be it for Petry. Sparky's seen enough. Petry coming out. Doesn't want this game to get out of hand in some way. So Petry is coming out of the game. He'll leave with the W. And the Tigers will bring in a new pitcher to pitch to Weiniger. And they're going to go with... Weiniger does not hit lefties very well, and I think that's who they're going to go with here. Coming on to pitch for the Tigers is going to be John Martin. John Martin started the season with the St. Louis Cardinals, wound up on the Tigers later. 3 wins, a loss, a save, a 4.18 ERA. His job to get Weiniger out, pretty much. So here comes John Martin to make an appearance. 13-3 Tigers. Bottom of the 8th inning, 2 outs. Tigers lead this series 1-0. Trying to take a 2-0 series lead back to Tiger Stadium. Martin sets up against Weiniger. Here comes the deal. Martin, 6-4, hit by pitch. Wow, just missed. 2 + 1 is 3. That's a 4. Weiniger, 2-6, but he's going to ground ball to third. That'll be handled by Brookins. He is going to throw to second to get Mattingly, and the inning is over. Stadium groans. No runs, 2 hits, a walk and an error. The Yankees did have bases loaded, but they get nothing out of that. Still 13-3 after 8. We go to the top of the 9th. Jay Howell's going to stay on and pitch. Why not? Top of the order for the Tigers. Here's Lou Whitaker. Whitaker 4 for 5 tonight. 3 doubles and a 3-run bomb. Howell will go ahead and pitch. Howell, 2-5. It's a blank. Whitaker, 5-4. Line out right to first. Baylor gloves it, and that's the first out. Here's Trammell. Trammell is 1 for 4. He has a bomb. Howell will deal. 6-3. That's a blank. Trammell, 1-2. Base hit into left field. Trammell gets a single. Maybe boost up his average a little bit in the postseason. And a chance now for Herndon. Herndon has 2 triples and a double tonight. He's 3 for 5. Trammell on it first. Howell will pitch. Howell, 3-1. Range play. Herndon, 4-1. Fly ball, center field. That's a chance for Omar Moreno. His range is a 4. And he's not going to get it. It'll be a base hit to center field. That'll be a single. Trammell, base runner 4. single to center, -2. He will make third. Trammell goes to third. Herndon goes to first. Runners at the corners as Herndon gets his 4th hit. And once again, another chance for the cycle for Lance Parrish. Parrish needs a triple. Herndon is a home run short of the cycle, but Parrish needs a triple to get it. 1 out, top of the 9th, 13-3 Tigers. Howell will go ahead and pitch to Parrish. Howell. 6-3. It's a blank. Parrish. 5-1. Nope. It's going to be a fly ball to right field. That's going to be caught by Winfield for out number 2. Parrish, a sacrifice fly of 4, +1 hit to right. And Trammell will score. Herndon stays at first base. And with 2 outs on a sacrifice fly, it is now 14-3 as the Detroit Lions lead the New York Giants. Sacrifice fly to right field. And now with 14-3 as the Lions lead the Giants here. Oh, I'm sorry. Tigers over the Yankees. 2 away. And now here's Cabell. Cabell is 0 for 5. He and Gibson are the only ones that have not gotten a hit. 2 outs here. Herndon on at first. Howell is tired. They're going to let him pitch. Howell will go. 4-6 against the righty. Strikeout +10. That's a 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. 1 run on 2 hits for the Tigers. They have a 14-3 lead here going into the bottom of the 9th. But will we see some 9th inning Yankee magic? We did have the Yankees come from behind. I think there were 5 runs down. I think it was either 5 or 4 runs down against the Milwaukee Brewers in a division series. I think it was 1988. John Martin is going to pitch for the Tigers. Why not? Omar Moreno will bat. And Moreno's 3 for 3 tonight. He's got 3 singles. John Martin will pitch to Moreno. Martin, 5-1. It's a blank. Moreno, 6-4. And Moreno leads off with a double into center field. They could not get him out. It's not like he hasn't tried. And Moreno is 4 for 4. 3 singles and a double. Moreno leads off with a 2-bagger. Here come the Yankees. Only down by 11 runs. Here's Randolph. Randolph is 0 for 4. Martin will stay on the mound. He will pitch to Randolph. Martin, 5-4 against the righty. Home run result against the lefty. Randolph has a 0. It won't matter. Randolph, 2-2, and it's a fly ball to right field. Getting to that will be Wilson for out number 1. Moreno's going to not even try to go to third, and that's out number 1. He won't even try to go. Normally I would, but you're down by 11 runs. Here's Griffey. Griffey is 0 for 3 with a walk. Martin, he will pitch. 5-2. Walk +10. Ball 4. And now the Yankees got runners at first and second. And here's Winfield. Winfield is 1 for 4 with a single and reached on an error. Martin can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. Moreno on at second, Griffey on at first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Yankees trying to make the score a little respectable. Pitch from Martin, 4-3. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium, 3-6. And it's a fly ball to center field. That's going to be Lemon getting to that. And that's out number 2. Moreno will stay at second. And now the last chance for the Yankees will be Don Baylor. Baylor is 0 for 3, got hit by a pitch. Moreno on it second, Griffey on it first. 14-3 Tigers. Yankees need 11 to tie, 12 to win. Martin will set up and pitch against Baylor. Martin, 6-6. That's a base hit right past the pitcher. No, I'm sorry. He was not tired, right? Nope, my bad. That's an automatic out. Martin was not tired. He would be tired after Baylor. That is an automatic out. My bad. That's your ball game. And that's going to be a fly ball to left field. Going after that is Herndon. Herndon takes a step back, puts out his glove. Blop. And the ball falls into it. That's your game. The Detroit Tigers bomb the Bronx Bombers tonight, 14-3, and take a 2-0 series lead in this ALDS. Stadium barfs. Yeah. No runs, a hit, and a walk, as the Detroit Tigers are the only team to have a 2-0 series lead in this division series round. Everybody else is tied 1-1. What a victory for the Tigers as they come out and absolutely pummel the Yankees tonight. But they still have to win one more game. And everybody knows the hardest game to win is always the last one. Final line score coming up. For the Tigers, 14 runs, 18 hits, 1 error. For the Yankees, 3 runs, 9 hits, 3 errors. The winning pitcher is Dan Petry. He'll go to 1-0. And Dave Righetti will take the loss. He'll drop to 0-1. John Martin is going to pick up a hold. So the Tigers go ahead and bomb the Yankees tonight. 14-3, they take a 2-0 series lead back to Tiger Stadium. And we'll have to see what happens there in Game 3 of that series. No game tomorrow night. We will return Friday night with Game 3 of the American League Division Series, Fall Classic style. The Chicago White Sox against the Baltimore Orioles. That series is tied at 1. Britt Burns will be going for the White Sox. Mike Flanagan will be going for the Orioles. It's their first start, so they'll both be B pitchers. That we will see on Friday night. No game tomorrow. White Sox at the Orioles, Game 3 of that ALDS on Friday night. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. Subscribe if you're not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys Friday night. The Detroit Tigers bomb the Bombers. Wasn't much left at Yankee Stadium. They win this game 14-3. They lead this American League Division Series 2-0. See you Friday night.